on your lights.
Wind Tower 8 is information Zulu, time 1050 Zulu. Wind 050 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 08, dew point 06, altimeter is 3033. Visual approach runway 7 in use, advise on initial contact, you have information Zulu. Wind Tower 8 is information Zulu, time 1050 Zulu. Wind 050 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 08, dew point 06, altimeter is 3033. Visual approach runway 7 in use, advise on initial contact, you have information Zulu.
Oh yeah.
Wind Tower 8 is information Zulu, time 1050 Zulu. Wind 050 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 08, dew point 06, altimeter is 3033. Visual approach runway 7 in use, advise on initial contact, you have information Zulu.
Alright.
Beach Jet 412 Golf Juliet, information Zulu, radio taxi.
Beach 412 Golf Juliet, runway 7, turn left whiskey, altimeter is 3033.
3033, 7 via whiskey 412 Golf Juliet.
Where's your chart? Your chart. Better get that ready. On you. Hold it. Yeah.
Connect ground, good morning, Cessna 737 Yankee Echo at Aero Ventures with Zulu, VFR departure to the northeast this morning. Rated taxi.
Cessna 737 Yankee Echo, ground runway 7, taxi via Tango Juliet Zulu.
Runway 7, Tango Juliet, Zulu 7 Yankee Echo.
been a lot of wildlife roaming around on the airport. Coyotes and deer.
Fun.
They posed problems to pilots?
Yeah, if you hit one. One of my partners in my Bonanza hit a bird yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
Put a big dent in the wing. $4,000 or $5,000 to fix it.
This left brake on my side feels a little soft.
Oh. Feel it. Okay on my side. Try pumping it up a little bit. Working.
Hit and miss.
Is it going all the way down?
No, it just feels a little soft.
We just checked them the other day.
Okay.
The brake pads were still fat.
All right.
Well, the sun is just now.
Thanks for reminding me to get my shades out.
Oh, you know, I didn't bring mine. Oh, I hate that.
Oh, you'll just be blind today.
Yeah, I'll just close my eyes.
Okay, controls are free and correct. Instruments. 30.33, 30.30. Those don't agree.
1,000.
They're within 10 feet, or 20 feet.
Oh, that's pretty darn
Pretty good. Okay. Gas. Is both. Altimeters are set. Run up.
He's checking the magnetos. The magnetos. The engine runs off a separate system from the airplane.
Right.
The electrical system for the engine it's all magneto driven. It's not connected to the battery.
Makes a lot of sense to check now while you're on the ground.
Yeah, we have dual magnetos, and we have 2 spark plugs per cylinder. So if one of the magnetos fails, you'll lose like 4 spark plugs out of the 8.
Jeez.
But the engine will still run at, it'll lose a little bit of power, but it'll run fine.
Right.
Doors and windows closed and locked.
Mine is.
Okay, your seatbelt's fastened, shoulder harness is fastened. Elliot, seatbelt's fastened?
Yeah, my seatbelt's on.
All right.
Okay, pre-takeoff.
Checklist complete.
Pre-takeoff safety briefing.
All right, it's going to be a left seat takeoff, normal takeoff. If we lose power under 500 feet, we're just going to land straight ahead, 30 degrees right, 30 degrees left. If we lose power between 500 and 800, we have a little bit of time. We may loop back. We
have the option of turning back to the airport.
Right. No power reductions under 1,000 feet.
That should do it.
All right. Gwinnett Tower, good morning. Cessna 737 Yankee Echo. Run up complete, ready for departure.
That's 737 Yankee Echo, Gwinnett Tower. Good morning. Runway 7, clear for takeoff on course northeast.
Clear for takeoff, runway 7, then on course for 7 Yankee Echo. Airspeed's alive. Oil temperature pressures are in the green. There's 60. Up we go.
Oh, man.
What time we're going to get to our first checkpoint?
I didn't brief. Shit. 80.
What's our heading?
Well, we're not. Now we're above the runway. We're 500 feet above. We can turn to 025.
And how long to our first checkpoint or top of climb?
Top of climb is going to be 3.5 minutes. I calculated our cruising altitude to be 7,500.
Whoa, pretty high.
Well, the reason I chose that was the tallest obstruction we have up in Toccoa is 5,600. And 7,500 is the first VFR odd cruising altitude.
Okay, let's just cut it off at 55.
Okay.
Plenty high enough.
Nice and smooth this morning.
Yeah, usually more chop.
How did you get that heading? That's not right.
True course, we're going. That gets us to Gainesville, and then AJR.
25 Tango Victor, Roger, runway 7, taxi
Toccoa.
Zulu. What's your direction of departure, and do you have current information?
You're way off on your heading. That's your heading. I wonder how you got that heading.
I think that we need to discuss nav logs before we take off to see if we're in agreement. Because be a nice string of airports to get us to Toccoa. My plan was to go airport to airport since there's such good landmarks.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, our
There's your
025, there's Gainesville.
The 025 would have taken us to the left of Gainesville. Did you draw a line on the chart?
Yep.
Toccoa's up here.
Yeah.
Draw a line.
Gainesville's up here.
So you were going straight to Gainesville and then?
Gainesville, AJR, which is, I'm not sure what.
I didn't even look at your...
Yeah.
The email that I didn't send you, I asked you to email me a copy of your flight log.
Ah.
Apparently I didn't send it. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to do next. Our heading is actually more like whatever reads there.
Yeah, 061.
Yeah, so 025 was way off, even to go to Gainesville. I just assumed you're going to draw a straight line to Toccoa. So we're at how many minutes now? We're at
6.5 minutes.
Well, how much time to get to Gainesville? Gainesville should be off to our left, and it's right there. You see the beacon light. Got a few more minutes to get there.
Tango Victor, Gwinnett Tower, runway 7, clear for takeoff on course departure.
Clear for takeoff, runway 7 on course departure.
Okay, yeah, I see the beacon.
Do you have an estimated time to Gainesville?
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah. We'll be pretty close.
So when it's right off the wing, that's when you mark the time down. And then the next waypoint should be Abersham, AJR.
Yeah.
That'll be off to your left about 3 miles, maybe.
There's a lot of fog this morning.
Yeah.
Ground fog.
A little bit of ground fog every morning in the last 2 weeks.
Do you know what time it burns off?
Oh, 10 o'clock. We got
8:50.
It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out to be 10 minutes.
That's not
Pretty
too
close.
bad.
So how far away from Gainesville are we? Estimated.
Yeah. 7 miles? 5 miles?
I would say 6.
Okay.
Just my guess. If we want to know exactly, we can punch it in here and. Yeah, we were 6.7.
Okay.
So we're pretty close. Between 5 and 7. That's what it was on the chart. So we're right on our course.
Okay.
We need to go back and figure out how you came up with that 025 heading. A 025 heading would have put us over Lake Lanier. There's some traffic behind us. 425 Tango Victor. Heading east. Okay, we got 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit slower than your estimate.
Yep.
What are those hills over to our 10 o'clock?
That's the Smoky Mountains.
Gotcha.
You have the frequencies written on your flight plan for Toccoa?
I do. So do we want to stop for fuel in Habersham or Toccoa?
Well, they're pretty close together.
Yeah, they are.
Imagine 107, you're clear to the Apalachicola Regional Airport, as filed, maintain 3000. Expect 10,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.907, squawk 31.
You want the map?
Well, you can use it if you need it. So how long is it going to be before we get to Habersham?
It's also about 10 minutes. No, yes.
10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Or what is the clock going to read when we get to Habersham?
Should read 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. We got 7 minutes to go.
Yep.
We got pretty good ground speed. 107.
107.
Airspeed is
Like
95.
95.
Looks like we have a tailwind going up.
Yep.
Pretty view.
Yeah.
How you doing back there, Elliot?
Doing great. Enjoying the view.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes, it is. Good to see what all the fuss has been about.
So we still have the question of Toccoa or Habersham.
Well, what are the consequences of picking the wrong airport?
Paying too much for gas? Or there's no gas at all?
I think that would be the worst consequence.
But both of them have services available.
Yeah, I think they both have self-serve pumps there, but I don't know for sure.
For that tower manager, 107, we'll be ready to go at the end.
Let's go to Toccoa.
107, roger, hold short, runway 7, work and release.
Short of 7, 107.
And if we run into a problem with fuel, we can come back and we could probably fly back to Habersham. Get fuel there. How far is it from Habersham to Athens? I know we have fuel there.
That's a little bit longer hike.
Yeah.
That's about 85, 90 miles.
From Toccoa to Athens?
Yeah.
Really? I don't think it's that far. At 100 miles an hour, that would be almost an hour.
That's the nav log versus direct routing.
Celsius, 2.7 altimeter, 035.
Sun's starting to come up.
Yep. Yeah, there it is.
Stevens County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1134 Zulu. Weather. Wind 340 at 3. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 8 Celsius. 2.7 altimeter 3035.
Yeah, we're still a little far out for weather.
For Toccoa?
Yeah.
What's the frequency? Is that it right there?
Yeah.
1962? 1962, there it is. Unicom's 122.8.
How well can you see over the dashboard?
Fine.
Right here it says we have, at Toccoa, we have avgas and jet fuel. This is the AOPA information. This has a lot of information on here, and it'll tell us, should tell us hours for fuel. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 9 o'clock, 1800. But they have self-serve gas.
Yeah.
So we're golden at Toccoa. That's kind of stuff you're supposed to check on before you leave. What are the runway conditions?
We have 03 and 21 and 06 and 27. should be paved.
0321 and 0321 is 5,000 long, 100 feet hard surface, full-time lights, left traffic pattern. The other one is 0927. That's only 3,000 feet by 50 feet wide, so that's
A much shorter
the
runway.
width and half the length. So if the wind was whipping up, we'd use that runway, but the wind is calm, so we can use 321.
0
And so
3. Visibility.
if we were to land on 3, what's our heading?
We're heading 035.
So it would be straight in
Straight in.
to runway 3. That's what it's going to look like. It's a little bit, we're going into the airport a little bit on an angle. So we'd have a slight right turn to base and then a left turn to final. Left traffic pattern. That's kind of stuff you want to be comfortable with before you get there.
Altimeter 0.
You should be able to see, there's Habersham right there. Off to our left. And what time are we supposed to get there?
Supposed to be 20 minutes.
20 minutes, well it's 21, so we're a little slower than we
I expected.
estimated by a minute. About a minute, so it's about 10%. What did you use for ground speed?
112.
Oh, you're right on.
Lucky.
Here's the weather screen. Got some nasty weather down there in Florida. Across Miami. Thunderstorms all over the place. All the way up through the east coast of Florida.
All the way up to Jacksonville.
Yeah, all the way to Jacksonville. Kind of peters out in Jacksonville.
Elliot,
Yeah.
keep your eyes open for traffic.
For air traffic?
Yep.
Okay.
Every plane you see before John or I do, $10.
Right.
We have radar that will show us any traffic in the area.
So this craft does have actual radar.
Yeah, it's got what's called ADS-B. What does ADS-B stand for? Something, aircraft surveillance, something or other.
Yeah.
FLA. FLA.
Left crosswind of runway 5, Shelby.
And how much time to get to Toccoa?
I got Stibler report.
That should be your total.
Left downwind of runway 5, Shelby.
We got some pretty bright lights over here at 11 o'clock. Same altitude.
Oh, that's up in the mountains.
Yeah, but it's really bright.
That's a reflection off of something reflective. That's the sun. Pretty sure? That's what it looks like to me.
And it's not, the reason it's concerning is that it's not moving.
Somebody's turning on the lights at Toccoa. Stay in your heading. That's a reflection off of
A house or something?
yeah, house or a mirror or glass or something. That's like 50 miles away, maybe more. But good visibility. See the fog down in the valleys of the mountains?
Yeah.
We should be able to see Toccoa by now. Yeah, I see it.
Shelby Airport, 7241, left stage, runway 5, Shelby.
You're kind of high,
I don't see it.
but our altitude is excessive. We're at 5,500 feet.
Yeah. No?
What's the airport elevation?
Wow, that's it? Jeez.
What's our airport elevation?
996 feet.
Left stage, final, runway 5, Shelby.
We should have started our descent a little earlier. You're flying right into the sun.
Yeah. Toccoa traffic, Cessna 737 Yankee Echo is 5 miles to the northwest on a left base for runway 03, Toccoa.
Don't forget your carb heat. What's the pattern altitude?
Should be 2,000 feet. Thereabout.
We're same elevation as Gwinnett County.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
But that ground fog is right off the airport.
Toccoa traffic, Cessna 737 Yankee Echo is making left final, runway 3, Toccoa.
Traffic, Cessna 241, heading left, downwind.
Hey, your brother's going to try to land this plane on that little postage stamp out there.
I see that. John, have you ever landed in fog?
Yeah.
Must be kind of different.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. You can't land in the heavy fog where you don't have any visibility and any ceiling, but if you had half a mile visibility, which would be half the distance of the runway, you can land. You have a little ceiling, 100-foot ceiling, or well, 200-foot ceiling and a half-mile visibility. That's the minimums.
Is that for instrument flight rated?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the minimum for instrument flying.
Are we going to fill up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tacoma traffic, Cessna 737 Yankee Echo, short final runway 3, Tacoma.
There's rush hour traffic down there in Tacoma.
Yeah. There's some reason they're not responding?
Nobody here.
There's nobody there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's sleeping late today. There's no tower here. This is an uncontrolled airport.
Gotcha. Oh, so that's just more for the convenience of other pilots around.
Yeah. That's a airplane to airplane frequency.
Gotcha.
Well, it could be airplane to ground. Sometimes there's somebody in an office with the radio, and they'll respond. They'll say, there's no traffic in the area, or we're using runway 3, or whatever. Sometimes they'll give you some information. But the wind is pretty calm today.
Pretty good, bro.
Yeah, he learned how to land a plane faster than anybody. But he was cheating. He was using his cameras.
Where's the fuel?
Over here to the right. I don't know exactly where it is, but we'll find it. Get carburetor heat off and the flaps up. See if you can spot the tank.
Tacoma
There it
traffic,
is.
Cessna 737 Yankee Echo is clear of runway 3, Tacoma.
Over here to the right.
What's this craft on the left?
That's a Beechcraft Queen Air, I think.
It's a nice looking plane.
Yeah.
Pressurized.
See it?
Yep.
Is there a bathroom I can run to?
Yep.
Very good.
All right behind the fuel tank.
On the grass. Push it straight in and we'll push the thing back when we get.
Push it straight in.
I would have gone straight in so you don't have to drag the hose all the way out here. Just swing it around and point it straight into the tank. So turn it to the right. Let's do a 270 maneuver to the right. Turn it around so we're facing the pump. Pull it right into the pump so we don't have to drag the hose all the way out to the ramp. And that's on the left side there.
Yeah.
Get a little closer. That should do it. Test, test.
I can hear you just fine.
Gotcha. You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 9 Celsius, dew point 7, altimeter 3035.
We're at 3,000 feet here?
No. That's the density altitude.
Oh,
Tacoma,
sorry.
Stevens County Airport. Automated weather observation 1205 Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 8 Celsius, dew point 7, altimeter 3035.
I guess we'll just use runway 3 again?
Yeah. Well, that's where we are. Here's our map. So we'll just go out here, take a left, and we're there.
Kind of neat having an uncontrolled airport.
Yeah, most airports are uncontrolled. Sneak out there.
No.
Almost a little bit eerie being here all by yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Yeah. They don't open up for another hour. Okay, what's our heading going back? Get that.
Next stop is at 18 Alpha Airport. Oh, no, you're good.
Where are we on here? Oh, there it is. Okay. 18 Alpha. What is that?
It's
Franklin County?
Franklin County.
I thought we were going to Toccoa, then Athens, and back. You're taking us the circuitous route, huh?
Landmarks. The airport's a great landmark.
Yeah, they're the best.
Anyway, the 18 Alpha should be 153.
No. That's not right. More like 17. But here is 115 off of Toccoa.
How did my nav log get so screwed up?
Oh. We need to review that. Oh, you got that heading. You could navigate from the Toccoa VOR to Franklin.
Well, we can also take the Athens VOR and fly 200 degrees to the station.
Well, that's what I was planning on doing.
Okay.
So why don't we do that?
Okay.
We should have drawn a line straight from Toccoa to Athens.
All right.
There it is, right there.
Yeah. Toccoa traffic, Cessna 737 Yankee Echoes, holding short runway 3, Toccoa. Toccoa traffic, Cessna 737 Yankee Echoes, taking runway 3, departure to the south, Toccoa. We didn't do a run-up.
Well, you can do a run-up sitting right here.
Okay.
Get lined up. Nobody around.
Yeah.
Just hold the brakes and run the engine up. Do your cigar tip.
Yep.
Whoa. Check your heading.
here?
Checking the magnetos again. Trim, seat belts, doors and windows, and the prop control. That's it. Good run up.
All right. Everybody ready?
We're ready.
Airspeed's alive, 40 knots. Temperatures, pressures in the green, 50, 55, 60.
Up we go. Man, look at that fog, and that's cool.
Yeah, as long as it's not on the runway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have very low visibility right there in the fog.
Oh, it's over water. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Almost perfectly over the water.
And how long is it going to take us to get to Athens? Oh, you don't know because you didn't...
I didn't route us direct.
What's our heading going to be?
Around 170, thereabouts.
Okay, let's try that. That sounds about right.
So that airport has 3 runways?
Four runways.
I must be missing something because I only count 2.
Well, you got at each end, that's considered a runway.
Oh.
So one length of concrete is 2 runways going in the opposite directions.
Right, right.
And if you had instrument approaches, you'd have an instrument approach into each runway. You'd have 4 separate instrument approaches.
Let's talk about picking up this VOR.
Okay.
So I've got
9.6, that's the...
frequency pulled up.
Yeah, that's the VOR.
Okay.
You may not get it until you're a little higher. But your heading is looks to be pretty good, plus or minus something. But at least you're heading in the general direction of the airport. And now you can fine-tune your heading using your VOR, or you can look at the chart, look for some landmarks, maybe an airport. Yeah, Franklin County is sort of on the way. If we went straight to Franklin County, it would be a little bit out of the way, but not a bad choice. That's 18 Alpha there. Yeah. But if you're, when that flag goes out, then you'll be, oh, I'm sorry, it's this one here.
Yeah.
Down here, you can dial up that one as well, 109.6. Now they're both dialed into Athens. This was actually stronger radio. Yeah, center that up. Now that will be your heading. Once it's in the center. it looks like 190 is going to be your heading. So you picked 170. You're 20 degrees off. That's not bad.
That shows 6,500 to cruise at, but that may be...
Yeah, that'd be all right. Use 45 or 65 or 85. And if the wind was favorable at a higher altitude, you want to pick that. Or if it was bumpy, bumpy at 65 but smooth at 85, another reason to pick an altitude. Weather conditions.
Didn't know that the rudder would turn us this much at this speed.
Oh, the rudder? Yeah, well, the rudder is used to, in conjunction with the ailerons.
Right.
When you can turn with just the rudder, keep the wings level and turn it, but that's not the right way to turn the airplane. That's very inefficient. Got a little bit too lean.
So, John, you said that you own your own Beechcraft, correct?
Yes, I own. I have a partnership with 2 Bonanzas. There's 10 of us that own 2 Bonanzas at Peachtree DeKalb.
How often do you get out and fly it?
I don't fly those very often, but I fly these Cessnas like every day.
Gotcha.
I also teach for the Georgia Tech Flying Club.
How often does that run?
Oh, sometimes I'm at both airports in the same day. Today, I have one student after Alex, and then I got to take my wife to the hospital to get her hips taken care of. She's getting a hip replacement.
Oh, where?
Well, she doesn't know yet. She's going to Emory today.
Okay.
To get interview a doctor there. She's choosing between DeKalb Medical Center and Emory.
Right.
They both have big-time hip replacement operations.
Right. A family friend of ours, Alex, where did Kathy go out to Athens to get her hip replaced?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't know why she went, so far out. Guess there was a good reason.
And my wife is just about an invalid now. She can hardly stand up. So she's in a lot of pain.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's awful. A little bit of because we're doing 102 ground speed, but only 95 on the airspeed. 102 there and 102 there. That's the same information.
104.
Yeah, 104 there. 105 there. Different information. Different radios. Close enough.
So if we cruise along at 4,500, we can stay out of Athens airspace. Their delta goes up to 3,300.
Yeah, 3,300 would keep us above it. Well, I thought we'd land there. We could do a touch and go landing there just to say that we
Been there.
got there.
Can you hang on to that for me?
Let's see if we can find a checkpoint on the ground. That's what we're supposed to be doing. The Franklin County Airport should be off to our left. Can you see it? Sun's right in my face. I can't see it. That might be it. Off to the left.
Yeah. See a single runway?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's should be facing away from us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. And the time is 11 minutes. Do you have a time to that checkpoint?
12 minutes.
12 minutes?
And there we go.
30 seconds off, not bad. Now we're using our VOR. $185 degrees, approximately.
Diamond 487 Mike Alpha, turn right Alpha 2, runway 27, taxi via taxiway Alpha, cross runway 20.
Turn left to Alpha 2.
There's not a whole lot of landmarks
Turn
out
right
here.
Alpha 2.
Turn right to Alpha 2, taxi via Alpha, runway 487 Mike Alpha.
The visibility is so good today. I can see Athens already. See the town?
Yeah, I can see the town. I can't see the airport.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 06. Celsius. Dew point 05 Celsius. Altimeter 3034. Remarks. Density altitude minus 500.
75 Whiskey Hotel. Athens ground runway 27
Airport. Automated weather observation 1151 Zulu. Wind 060 at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point 05 Celsius. Altimeter 3034. Remarks. Density.
Not much wind. 3 knots. Pretty calm. Yeah, the needle is wandering off to the left, so you have to correct to the needle. What's the radial?
The radial that we're on?
Radial from Athens.
Radial from Athens? About 6 degree radial.
6 degrees, okay. That's about right. But you'd have to center this thing up to
True.
get it right on.
Okay, so we're about at the 0 on you. Okay.
We're essentially north of the airport right now. But to get there, you'd have to head south. You're a little bit off on your heading.
Yeah.
So we got the ATIS.
Yep.
We get information, Tango, Julia, Zulu.
Whiskey Hotel, you be ready to hold short.
What was the,
It's automated. AWAS.
Okay, AWAS. So we don't have the letter designation. We want to give them a call when we are about 7 miles from the airport. And we are now 14. We can start our descent out here.
November 75 Whiskey Hotel, contact tower.
75 Whiskey Hotel, on tower, ready for departure.
November 75 Whiskey Hotel, Athens Tower, turn right heading 320, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
75 Whiskey Hotel, heading 320, clear to takeoff.
Hey, 813 feet.
813, right.
So again, if we're about 2,000, we'll be okay.
Yeah. So I would start my descent out here. Just start a nice, gentle descent coming down at less than 500 feet a minute. And when you're 7 miles out, you can call them and tell them you are
7 miles to the north.
7 miles to the north inbound. We'd like to do a touch and go and depart to the west. Your compass has gotten out of whack. That's called precession.
Yeah.
November 75 Whiskey Hotel, contact Atlanta departure.
75 Whiskey Hotel, so long.
Let's keep descending. Okay, we're 11 miles.
Athens Tower, Diamond Flight, make Alpha, ready for takeoff, runway 27 at Alpha 5.
Diamond 487 Mike Alpha, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
27.
Runway 27, okay. What are they going to tell us to do then? We'll land at 27.
They're going to have us make straight in traffic.
Okay. That you anticipate that. Or 9 miles. I see the airport. We're headed right for it.
Oh, it's right in front of us.
Yeah. Or 8 miles. Keep coming down. Okay, we're 7.5.
Athens Tower, good morning. Cessna 737 Yankee Echo is 7.5 miles to the north inbound. We have the weather. Request touch and go.
Number 737 Yankee Echo, Athens Tower, ident.
What do we have? Ident. You don't have to respond. That's responding.
Number 737 Yankee Echo, ident observed. Proceed southbound, and I need you to come over top the airport and our left downwind runway 27.
We'll fly over the airport and join left downwind for runway 27, 7 Yankee Echo.
And air above 3,000, correction, 2,300 till advised.
At or above 2,300 until advised, 7 Yankee Echo.
Coming down to 2,300. That's kind of a strange request.
Why?
Other traffic maybe. But that's good training. It's all good. Wants to go across the runway and turn left, and then turn left and turn left, and land on 27.
Diamond 487, Mike Alpha, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27, clear to land, 487, Mike Alpha.
Oh no, he's putting us on, the runway we're looking at is not 27. 27 is actually perpendicular to us. So that's a good call.
Athens Tower, Hawker 85, Charlie Charlie, level 3000. We're about 10 miles to the north, visual runway 9.
Hawker 85, Charlie Charlie, Athens Tower, roger. Enter left base runway 9, unless you want to enter downwind for 27 for the sun.
We'll just take a left base runway 9, 85, Charlie Charlie.
Roger, enter left base runway 9.
5, Charlie Charlie.
We're going to have traffic coming at both ends of the runway.
Yeah.
We'll try not to collide in the middle. Keep coming down.
I got landing traffic in sight.
You?
Yep.
Where are they?
They're just about to land on 27. They're in a shadow right now. I thought I did.
I don't see anybody out there, but...
November 7 Yankee Echo, go ahead and descend to pattern altitude. Traffic 2 miles south of the airport. Northwest bound is the Navajo, 2,400.
Descending down to pattern altitude, 7 Yankee Echo.
Oh, this is
7 Yankee Echo, expected extended downwind runway 27 for opposite direction, traffic landing runway 9.
Extend downwind, runway 27, 7 Yankee Echo.
Okay, pattern altitude is a couple 300 feet below our altitude now. there's our
November 7 Yankee Echo, may observe traffic right front, half mile northbound, Navajo 2400.
Traffic in sight.
7 Yankee Echo has traffic in sight.
Roger.
Okay, stay at pattern altitude and then extend the downwind leg. There's a guy.
November 85 Charlie Charlie, continue runway 9, expect clearance at 2 miles.
Charlie Charlie, continuing runway 9.
Okay, let's slow it up. We'll put the landing gear down.
Gas is both, undercarriage is fixed, mixture is full rich, top is full forward. RP's out.
85 Charlie Charlie, traffic left front 2 miles northwestbound, Navajo 2400.
Charlie Charlie's looking.
Let's slow it up with the flaps and just linger out here for a minute or two while he lands at Navajo.
Then 7085 Golf Atlas down, runway 27, taxiway Alpha, cross runway 20, wind variable at 5, altimeter 3034. Diamond 487 Mike Alpha, 180 to Alpha 3, runway 27, taxiway Alpha.
So now I have overtaking the Alpha 3, use Alpha 2 is okay?
Charlie Charlie has the traffic in sight.
That's a Navajo.
47 Mike Alpha, turn, good road to Alpha 2, turn right Alpha 2, runway 27, taxiway Alpha.
Turn right Alpha 2, taxiway Alpha.
Chinese guy.
November 85 Charlie Charlie, runway 9 are clear to land.
Runway 9 are clear to land, 5 Charlie Charlie.
I must have a dickens of a time.
Really bringing us out here.
Yeah. Got busy all of a sudden.
Charlie Charlie's on a 2 mile final, 9.
5 Charlie Charlie, runway 9 are clear to land.
Runway 9 clear to land, 5 Charlie Charlie.
November 737 Yankee Echo, turn base.
Turning base, 7 Yankee Echo.
Good turn.
Well, you just asked me to turn.
7 Yankee Echo, what are you going to do after the touch and go?
We're going to be straight out to the west.
Roger. Continue runway 27.
Guy landing right now. He's right over the numbers. Touching down. He'll be out of our way momentarily.
November 85 Charlie Charlie, turn left Bravo 3, taxi to the ramp, monitor ground, point 8.
Bravo 3 to the ramp, monitor ground, 5 Charlie Charlie.
November 737 Yankee Echo, runway 27, clear touch and go.
Clear to go, 27, 7 Yankee Echo.
Diamond 47 Mike Alpha, hold your position. Yes, sir. Hold your position there. I need you to stop right there. Yes, stop. Yes, sir. Stop there.
No, a Chinese guy doesn't understand his directions. He's supposed to be stopping, but he didn't hear him.
Diamond 487 Mike Alpha, continue taxiing, runway 27, cross runway 20. November 737 Yankee Echo, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, 70 Yankee Echo, thanks for the help.
Okay, let's start our timer. I guess you don't have an estimated time from Athens to LZU.
About 33 miles. So if we're doing about 120 minutes.
Holy moly. 30 miles going 2 miles a minute.
No.
That would be
30 minutes. No. 40 minutes.
okay. Well, according to this, it's 9 minutes.
No, that's
We're doing
ETA.
100 miles an hour.
That's ETA, not ETE. Yeah.
Oh,
15
yeah,
minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes on the right. You didn't start the clock. Let's go back at 3,000 feet. See if we can find some checkpoints on the ground.
Winder is a good one.
Yep. I'm going to go pretty close to Winder.
Yep. We'll be off to our left. A little bit of a headwind.
Winder is
Estimate power, down number 4,
about halfway, so
ready for takeoff, runway 27 at Alpha 5.
8 minutes, maybe 9
Diamond
minutes.
487 Mike Alpha, make left traffic, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27.
8 or 9 minutes.
27 Mike Alpha.
So what's the deal with these foreign people learning to fly around here?
What?
What's the deal with these Chinese people?
Oh, there's a
flying
lot
around
of
here?
Chinese taking flight training here. All over the place. Athens, Petrie DeKalb, Gwinnett County, Fulton County. This is a hot spot for Chinese pilots.
So when they go back home, they know how to fly.
Well, yeah. That's the idea, but most of them just stay here.
Right.
There's not any general aviation in China.
Really?
Very, very little.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, apart from the U.S., Canada, maybe Western Europe, the U.K., not a lot of it. Like in Russia, I never saw any private planes flying around.
Yeah.
Athens Tower, 85 Golf, ready at 27.
785 Golf, Roger. Will you be more east-southeast or east-northeast?
Southeast.
Roger, traffic just...
Dial up to Athens, Winder traffic. Yeah, Australia's got a good bit of general aviation.
Yeah.
Western Europe.
Traffic,
Canada.
runway.
But China,
I don't think it's part of their culture.
no. Well, the airspace is all controlled by the military.
I can
and
see that.
They don't really care about civilians flying in their airspace.
Right.
And it's very expensive. Only the party members can afford it.
Yeah.
I have one Chinese student at Georgia Tech.
Southeast 4,500, departing southeast.
And he goes back to China to visit his family, but he said it's real expensive to rent a general aviation airplane. This airplane right here would cost equivalent of $600 an hour.
There's Winder.
Yep.
My goodness, that's expensive.
Yeah. I have one student from Venezuela.
Yeah.
That country is just in a huge mess.
What's that guy's name? Not Chavez, the guy who replaced, it starts with an M.
Nicolas Maduro.
Yeah, that's right. Maduro. Turn that place into a little...
He's setting up a dictatorship.
Yes, exactly.
He's not very popular. They're going to revolt. They're going to kick him out, kill him, and start over with another government, which won't be as good.
Yep.
Yeah, Venezuela's on the no-fly list now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, let's look for some other landmarks other than the airport. There's that landfill that doesn't show up in the chart.
Yeah.
Land? Oh, that one.
316.
316 goes right to the airport.
Yep. I've got Lawrenceville inside.
Okay. Already?
Yeah.
We're just now over Winder. Good visibility today.
Yeah.
Which airport is this?
Winder?
Okay.
It's just due east of Gwinnett County by, I don't know how many miles.
15.
15 miles away.
16.
Can we come over here and practice landings?
At Winder?
Yeah, they have a nice runways.
John, I bet you've landed on some pretty interesting runways.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in Georgia.
Out of the south side, here's your GPS.
There's a couple of grass strips
11 minutes out.
off to our left. Yeah, left front. Can't see them until you get right on them. Yeah, we should fly over there and do some grass runway operations.
Be interesting.
Yeah, it's like landing on carpet. You can't feel it when you land. It's just real smooth.
Seems like it could be kind of dangerous. If there were a big hole in the grass, you know, kind of damage your plane.
Yeah, we had that happen about 1.5 years ago. And this plane, not on landing, he landed and taxied up to a restaurant at Peach State. Have you ever heard of Peach State Airport?
I have not.
That's south of Atlanta. And he jumped in the plane and started it up and was taxiing out to the runway. And he hit a hole in the grass. It was kind of like a drainage ditch. You couldn't see it because the grass was completely covering it. The nose wheel dropped into the hole and the prop hit the dirt. Well, it hit the mud, splashed mud all over the plane.
Jeez.
And bent the prop, one blade on the prop, just a little bit.
I'm sure you can't fly with that.
No, he flew it back.
Really?
But it flew fine. No vibration, nothing.
Huh.
But then we had to, we had an insurance claim. The insurance company made us take the engine off, ship it off to the shop. They had to take the whole engine apart,
Jeez.
send off the parts, just like an overhaul. And $12,000 later, put the engine back on the plane, and the engine was just overhauled before that. I mean, a few months before that.
Pretty rotten luck.
Yeah.
Upper traffic Sky 6570 Papa.
That's why I had...
Approach runway 7 in use, advise on initial contact. You have information, Bravo.
So can you run me through these dials here?
Information, Bravo. Time 1250 Zulu, wind 070 at 5, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 10, dew point 07, altimeter is 3036. Visual approach runway 7 in use, advise on initial contact. You have information, Bravo.
So if we've got a minute, can you run me through these dials here?
Sure. This is your airspeed indicator.
Right.
That's reading off that pitot tube under the wing. Okay. This is a glass cockpit retrofitted instrument, which has all the other instruments on that one screen.
Okay.
There's an attitude indicator. There's an airspeed indicator that matches up with that. This is your altimeter, called a tape, altimeter tape. That matches up with this.
Wait just a second, guys.
Cherokee traffic.
Here's the airport off to our left.
Gwinnett Tower, good morning. Cessna 737 Yankee Echo. We are 7.5 miles to the east with Bravo, inbound full stop.
737 Yankee Echo, Gwinnett Tower, report the right downwind runway 7. Altimeter is 3036.
Right downwind runway 7, 7 Yankee Echo.
568 kilo, make left traffic, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Make left traffic, runway 7, clear for takeoff, 568 kilo.
There's the airport right in front of us.
I see that.
We're going to do a right downwind, which is on the left side of the runway.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, confusing, but when they say right downwind, they want you to do right turns in the traffic pattern.
Oh, there's Atlanta, dead ahead. Yellowstone Mountain. Cool.
Good checkpoints. Normally the visibility is not that good.
How far away is that? 30 miles?
Yeah, probably. Well, no, more than 30. Probably 40.
Jeez, that is good visibility.
I would say 35 because the edge of the 30-mile ring from the airport is right off the end of the runway. So if you look at a chart, you would see that. He's going to enter downwind. He didn't tell us to report.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
We're going to come in a half a mile on the one side of the runway. We're going to go past the runway, and we're going to go past it by half a mile. And we're going to turn right on base leg, and then turn final at a half a mile from the runway. And we start our descent when we're beam the numbers. And the pattern altitude here is 2,100 feet, and we're at 22 right now, and coming down to 21.
Traffic.
Traffic. There's the traffic. Looks like he is just taking off. There he is, right there.
Yep.
That is 568 kilo. Turning left, heading north. Stay at your pattern altitude until you start your descent. You're 200 feet low now. You will jam jack you up about that.
Quintet Tower, Cessna 737 Yankee Echo is right downwind runway 7.
A little bit close.
Yankee Echo, runway 7, you're clear to land number 1.
Clear to land number 1 on runway 7, 7 Yankee Echo.
Say Kilo, extend on the downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend on the downwind, call my base, 568 Kilo.
$500.
Kilo, turn your base, runway 7, clear to land number 2, traffic ahead, full stop, Cessna short final.
Turn my base, runway 7, clear to land, 568 Kilo.
So let's float it down the runway because we're a long way from the taxiway. So land long.
Big jet on the right.
The Gulfstream.
No.
Made in Savannah.
Really?
Yeah. Local homegrown airplane. Good.
That's a good landing.
All of his landings are good.
What's the deal if it's an American registered aircraft that starts with a November?
November, yeah. I don't know how they came up with the November, but I'm sure there's a story behind it. Yeah. I believe Canadians are start with a C, Charlie.
Oh.
Which makes sense.
Sure, that makes sense.
7 Yankee Echo, taxi to Park Mile, ground point 8.
Over ground point 8, have a great day.
What is this thing on our right? November 21012.
Oh, that's a old abandoned
Ground challenge 585 Papa Juliet at the jet.
Cessna 310. That was the famous Sky King airplane.
Why is it abandoned?
I don't know.
Huh.
There's another abandoned airplane, the Bonanza with the V-tail.
Runway 7,
Huh.
to be a whiskey,
There's several abandoned airplanes out here.
036, Whiskey 2.
If I was the airport manager, I would have them hauled off.
Can someone just take them and, you know, refurb them and fly them?
Yeah, it could. But the owners sometimes are too busy to sell their airplane.
Right.
They just pay pay whatever they have to pay to keep it there. And they think someday that something's going to change in their life where they'll be able to fix the plane up and fly it again.
Yeah.
But that day doesn't come.
Right.
This is a Bonanza here, an older detail. That could be a 50s vintage airplane.
Nice looking craft.
Yeah, looks like a nice paint job.
What does the V-tail do?
Oh, it's mostly for styling.
Okay.
They don't make them anymore. It was not a good design.
Huh.
I shouldn't say that because your partner has one.
I like it. I think
Well, it's cool looking.
really slick.
It's really slick looking. It's a little bit faster than the straight tail because you have one less control surface.
Hanging
It's
out there in a slipstream.
It was got to be known as the forked tail doctor killer. Because doctors were the only ones that could afford to buy them back in the day.